Friends, Chavirim, my fellow celebrities and our allies here and abroad, right now we have an opportunity to take a powerful stand against the ugly manifestation of Jew hatred sadly spreading within the world of fashion. IMG Models, owned by Endeavor, is giving a platform to the Hadid family's Jew hatred, which is dangerously wide. From poisonous blood libels, ties to the violent group within our lifetime, to promoting content excusing Hamas's actions on October 7th, we as a community need to stand up for ourselves. Ari Emanuel, you are a major player in this industry and have correctly spoken out against Kanye West's rabid Jew hatred. And for that, I applaud you. Unfortunately, there are Jew haters currently in your modeling agency, IMG Models, and you are refusing to hold them accountable for their actions. This is reckless and dangerously irresponsible. What are you going to do? End Jew hatred at IMG. This shouldn't be tolerated. Your silence on the matter has made you complicit, and we need your leadership. Will you stand up for our own community? I know I will. Los Angeles, we need your help. It's time to speak out. Join me March 30th for a Havdalah service, followed by a rally outside of Endeavor, the owners of IMG Models, in a unity event to support the Jewish community and to demand that Ari Emanuel cut his ties with the Hadids.
Gunshot went into his shoulder and into the oven. And then we came back into the safe room.
Even my sister and my mother that came back, they haven't even started to think what they went through, because they know what's happening over there. They know what's happening to the people who are there.
This is the stairs to my house, so I think that was part of us being lucky.
Nightmarish. I've been obsessed since this horror happened to our people. Every single bit of footage, every single bit of information, anything I could get my hands on, I've seen. But seeing the destruction in person and hearing the accounts from the families and seeing the blood stains and seeing the bullet holes and seeing the charred walls and the remnants, and it's left a mark. I've had nightmares every night since I visited. It's incredible because Hamas and the civilian Palestinians who participated with Hamas on October 7th, I don't know that you can call them civilians anymore, even if they weren't official Hamas soldiers. If they ran through that gate, if they ransacked, if they pillaged, if they helped take hostages, if they also killed other innocent civilians, they're not civilians anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that whole equation is. I don't know how, when they spent so much time and effort to document their horrors, to document their crimes out of pride, out of bloodlust, out of, this barbaric hatred that has transcended generations, that keeps getting taught to children from the day they're born and indoctrinated into this nightmare. They went to such great lengths to live stream it, to Zoom it, to put it on every format, to put it on Facebook Live. We have the documentation that they themselves are proud enough to show the world, to provide, because they couldn't be they couldn't be prouder than to be able to get on the phone and to tell their parents at home, hey, I just killed a bunch of Jews. And, when the media on a global level is galvanized in such a way against us, when the only imagery and the only narrative that is shared is that of the Palestinian narrative, the world is, Joseph Goebbels never dreamed of the impact that social media and modern day media have on the global mindset. It's incredible. I mean, it's brainwashing on a massive global level. And you don't have to be right. You don't have to be correct. You don't have to be accurate. You can even be wrong after the fact and correct yourself. It doesn't matter anymore. There's this horrific state of affairs where people who used to be a force for good have been completely, brainwashed. And what's good is bad now, what's bad is good, nothing makes sense anymore. The world is upside down. The whole idea is to showcase the silence of the world post the Nova massacre. It's incredible to me that here was a music festival that is supposed to be an escape from horror, an escape from everything that is wrong with this world, and they were attacked by everything that is wrong in this world, and kidnapped and slaughtered by everything that is wrong in this world.
The sound of silence of the world.
Post 10/7, post the Nova massacre, and that silence is unforgivable.
I'm here in Tel Aviv with the lead singer of Disturbed, David Draiman. And listen to this very carefully. We have a special message to Roger Waters and all the anti-Israeli musicians in that industry. And I would like to start. You're in the music industry. And on the 7th of October, the terrorist organization Hamas infiltrated Israel and went to the music festival, Nova Music Festival, and butchered Israelis, kidnapped Israelis while they were dancing, while they were enjoying music that you are making. Eden is one of them. Look at her. She's been captive by the terrorist organization Hamas. And you have the audacity not to condemn them, not to condemn Hamas, but actually to support them. Shame on you guys. David?
Roger, Eric, the lot of you. You think you're on the right side of history, and yet you're supporting terrorists, dictators, depraved people who seek to just go ahead and bleed Jews everywhere in the entire world, not just Israel. This is a struggle for survival. This is a battle for our very existence. How you can go ahead and sympathize with Afghani schoolgirls and not with Israeli women who are raped and mutilated and beaten, families completely wiped out and eradicated, and especially at a music festival that is supposed to be bringing people of all walks of life together and supposed to be promoting coexistence and peace. Shame on all of you. You call yourselves artists. You're frauds. You don't deserve to have the moniker of artist upon you.
And you know why there are a bunch of hypocrites? Because one, Hamas not only kidnapped and killed Jews, but they also kidnapped and killed Arabs. And further than that, I don't really care about how many awards you won, or how many records you've done, or how successful of a musician you are. I really don't care about that. If you are, as David said, on the right side of the history when it comes to this, you're nothing but a bunch of hypocrites and basically terror supporters. Wake up, stand by Israel, stand on the right side of the history.
Before it's your turn. Hello, boys and girls. So here we are in the old city of Yaffo, as you can see. And we're at a Friday marketplace where everybody is kind of buying and selling their items. And as you can see, it is a perfect display of coexistence. We have Jews, Arabs, buying and selling their stuff together, living with each other, living in peace. The way it should be. So this is kind of cool. I had no idea this was going on. So apparently this little area here, it's like Skater Fest. I love it. Everybody on skateboards. It's like a skater party. And they literally shut down the street for it. It's awesome. Only in Israel. Ah! Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat morning walk here on the beach in Tel Aviv. Honestly, gorgeous. Just absolutely stunning. Everyone is out. Enjoying life. Beautiful thing to see.
אבל תעמוד ימיכם, מה יש לך? יעשה לה. לפור. שוי קצת גדול. נמצאים חיים שני.
Well, guys, it's been a crazy trip. Very emotional, very draining, very fulfilling as well. Headed back stateside, saying goodbye to Israel for now. Everyone stay strong, stay safe. Am Yisrael Chai. Hello everyone. Here at Kibbutz Be'eri, just about 4 kilometers away from the Gaza border. This is the kibbutz where the worst devastation occurred, the worst destruction, the most bloodlust and murder of the animals that live on the other side of that border. Families slaughtered, babies slaughtered, lives ended, and lives stolen that are still held captive in Gaza. Bring them home now. Tell me.
About it, or?
The whole thing.
Basically, I'll start from the beginning. I was in the Armored Corps in the tanks, 188th Brigade. And basically, my tank got sabotaged from the outside on the right side between the turret and the base back in November, some time ago. I fought on the 7th also, back in Kerem Shalom, near Tzlak, the south of the strip. And yeah, shit happens, and now we're here. Just as that.
I appreciate everything you guys have done.
Thank you, my brother.
Of course. Stay strong. Recover strong.
Will do.
What's up, everybody? Here we are in the old city of Jerusalem. Jewish quarter. Dome of the Rock, or Har HaBayit, Temple Mount. And Church of the Holy Sepulchre, Christian quarter. Living, breathing statement of coexistence. It's not what they think it is. It isn't apartheid. It isn't any of the things they claim. It's real life coexistence. here at the Nova Festival site. The amount of pictures of the dead and the fallen are almost too many to count. This is only one area of them. There's another area over there. Every single person came here for the purpose of enjoying a peaceful music festival. To celebrate love, to celebrate life, not to experience death. Never again. Am Yisrael Chai. Here at the Nova Festival site, every car is a different story. So many dead, so many who came here to celebrate life. The challenge of trying to do the forensic work necessary to identify the bodies is beyond comprehension. Most of these bodies were reduced to ash because Hamas used an accelerant in addition to lighting tires around the cars to make sure that the fire burned so hot for every single vehicle that they torched that the bodies were completely incinerated. You see, Hamas wanted to send the Jews a message that we are to be wiped out completely, dust back to the earth. Not going to happen. Not today, not ever. So we're here at Kibbutz Kitzufim, just stone's throw away from the Gaza border. Very dangerous area right now. The entire kibbutz is completely vacated. It's a ghost town. It's too dangerous to be here right now. This is Shlomo Mansour's home, one of the hostages. He was able to survive the Farhud, a terrible pogrom that occurred in Iraq, to come to Israel to try and start a new life for himself, only to be abducted by Hamas. And we think he's still held captive. We hope he's still alive.